Welcome everyone. This is it. The final movie review of the year. Yes. Now, before I continue off, don't forget to check out the recap I uploaded yesterday. It's really cool though. You should see how I reviewed all the movies I reviewed. All 25 of them. Man, I really enjoyed it so much reviewing 9 of my favorite Disney movies that are not on my top 10 list, but 20 through 11, plus for some 16 other movies, including some new ones. Yep. And you probably guessed it, since this is my 11th favorite Disney movie, I got my Mickey Mouse shirt on. Now, before I go on, I'm going to do a quick recap for the 20 through 11. 20, Moana, Frozen. 19, 18, Jungle Book. 17, The Incredibles. 16, Peter Pan. 15, Coco. 14, Inside Out. 13, Dumbo. And 12, Sleeping Beauty. Now, before I could go off, I want to bring up some honorable mentions that are me in this list, but didn't get the chance. So, let's begin. Mention 1, Sky High. Okay, I do remember watching Sky High one time. It's very underrated, but still good. If you are one of those guys who remember Sky High, go ahead and like this video. Mention 2, The Good Dinosaur. I did forget about Good Dinosaur during the first time I watched it though. But I still remember it. And it's really enjoyable. I really enjoyed The Good Dinosaur a little bit. It's just I keep forgetting about it. Mention 3, Big Hero 6. Love the superhero action. It's just really cool. I enjoy the action from Big Hero 6. Mention 4, Zootopia. Man, what can I say about Zootopia? It looks like a great movie featuring animals in a modern day world. And mention 4, I kind of lost track, the Descendants series. Yes, I know I did the movie review on the Descendants series, but yeah, that's an honorable mention for them. Now, the time has come to reveal my number 11th favorite Disney movie of all time. It is... Fantasia. Yep, you probably guessed it from the thumbnail and the way how I've been acting in the conductor. Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't really too sure. Okay, let me start this off. I didn't really like Fantasia from the beginning, but then some few Disney fans were like, Fantasia looks really good, so I started to like Fantasia a little bit. So that's why Fantasia is on number 11 on this list. Well, the top 10 I'm going to tell you in a future video, which will come very soon. Okay, now this one isn't really my official favorite Disney movie of all time. Just to remind you, it's basically my number 11th. Got that? Okay, just want to make sure. Alright, before I start off, here's some few information you should learn. I need you to stop right there and pause me. If you haven't seen Fantasia, go ahead and watch it either on a DVD, VHS, or Disney Plus. us, and then when you're done watching the movie, go ahead and unpause me, and then see what you feel about it. Or if you're into what those guys who like to see some spoilers, go ahead and go through. Now, there's going to be a small announcement coming soon, but it'll be around, near the ending part. Okay, now let's continue off. So the movie is kind of like a combination of ballet, like for some of the writers, and the animation from Walt Disney himself. Yep, it was Walt Disney who came up with the idea to bring up the animations a little bit with the ballet. It was pretty cool, great idea, and that's why I started to like Fantasia a little bit more. Okay, it starts off with the first part. I kind of forgot his name. It was pretty French word. Okay, it starts off with this. Start out with some live action orchestra shots of the conductor playing some few melodies from the Toccata and Fugue in D minor. And then in the middle of it comes out the animated shots like some few storms and stuff. It was pretty mesmerizing. I felt a little bit hypnotized during the first time. But yeah, that's the first part of it. And then the next part of the movie is called the Nutcracker Suite. Now it doesn't feature the Nutcracker, but it does show some few songs that felt like it, like the Sugar Plum Fairy and some few traditional dances throughout the world. But instead of like showing off the Nutcracker, it shows off pixies circling around for spring, and then shows off some few dancing mushrooms, fishes, flowers, anything they showed off. And then it finished out with the fairies for bringing out winter and autumn. Yep. So here's the Nutcracker Suite. Then, my bad, Suite. And then, I'm sure you fans recognize this one because it features this guy. This short is none other than the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Now, let's start out with the Sorcerer Apprentice. It shows off with Mickey Mouse trying to fill a cauldron with some water while the magician, yonder Sid, was casting a spell, but one day he felt tired and went to sleep. With that being said, Mickey sneaked off and put on his hat, which he turned a broom to life to do his job for him. And he was joining it so well that he too fell asleep, and then he dreamed of being one of the biggest and most powerful magicians ever, as he was casting spells, moving meteorites, and casting waterfalls to move up. But the waterfalls was a big problem. The broom that Mickey created was going too far by overflowing the cauldron, so he tried to end it by chopping it, but it made it worse by multiplying it and started pouring out lots and lots of water out. It was a catastrophe until yonder Sid came in, but Mickey was sure in trouble. Uh-oh, I wonder what will happen. Okay then, for the next short, it's called The Rite of Spring. Now this one isn't really a ballet about spring. It tells us about the story of how we became in this world. So it starts off with the when the universe was created on the Milky Way galaxy, and then it shows off our planet Earth. It was like starting out with volcano, spewing around on the ocean current, and shows us of how we start out from tiny specks to fishes to the one thing we all recognize known as dinosaurs or terrible lizards. Then it shows off dinosaurs enjoying the life, but then one brute of the dinosaur world came in. It was a flesh-tearing dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Searching for food, the Tyrannosaurus started attacking the dinosaurs from the valley, and then it chose its prey, the Stegosaurus. It was an epic collision between the T-Rex and the Stegosaurus, but with one ferocious bite, the Stegosaurus didn't make it, and the Tyrannosaurus has claimed its meal and victory. Now then, right after the battle, dry season has came, and there is barely enough food, less water for the dinosaurs, so they tried marching on to find a new valley, but then it was too late. The dinosaurs were dying because of no food, no water, and they all turned into skeletons. And one day, there was this huge earthquake that caused some of the dinosaurs or fossils to fall down, and that's how the dinosaurs became extinct. Well, there are some few big questions of how the dinosaurs went extinct, but the rumors stayed the same. Alrighty, now before we get to the next part, there's someone the narrator has met during the production from Walt Disney himself. Everyone, meet the soundtrack. Come here, little buddy. Come here. They won't hurt you. It's fine. You can come on. Ah, there you are, little soundtrack. Now this soundtrack has been playing some few sounds from the orchestra, like the flute, the violin, the bass drum, and some few other instruments that brought out the soundtrack to make this wavelength, and that's how soundtrack moves around. So, yep, meet the soundtrack. Okay, you're all good. You can leave now. Bye, little soundtrack. Okay. Now, the next one is called the Portorial Sympathy. Now, this one's a combination of Greek and Roman mythology with the ballet. So it shows off with unicorns playing around with the satyrs, and then the Pegasus were flying around, and there was one Pegasus fowl who was trying to fly but having difficult, but thanks to his family who are flying around, they were helping the little Pegasus flying really good. And then here comes the next part. There were centaurs who were trying to find their mates, the centaurettes, with a little help with the Cupid. There was this one centaur and centaurette who didn't met. It was a blue centaur and a blue centaurette who didn't have the chance to meet each other, but with a little help with the Cupids, they sure meet each other for the first time. It was romantic. And then the centaurs, the centaurettes, and the satyrs were gathering around grapes to the cauldron, and as a festival for Paget, the god of wine, which he was definitely how should I put it? I don't want to say because it's family friendly, but yeah. They were having a great time until then Zeus, the king of all gods, came in and saw the festival, so he ordered Hatshepsut, was the god of fire, to make lightning bolts for them, which he used to throw them down like darts. It was pretty tragic until Zeus had up and then fell asleep, and then it ended up with the ending showing Iris bringing back the rainbow, and then setting down the sun, and then the moon goddess shooting out arrows to the sky, which stars are created, and that's that. All right, so the next one, I forgot the name of it. It's most of a kind of ballet that represents the different types of animals that are shown off. So the first group of animals were the ostriches showing off their ballet, and then it was the hippos who were showing off their ballet, and then elephants were coming around to show off their ballet, but then the crocodiles went out to show off their ballet, and they were dancing really well with the hippos until the rest of the crocodile gang were trying to take one of the animals, but it ended up with a great show which made the tower collapse. Uh-oh. Alrighty then. This is it. The last part of the Fantasia movie. This one might bring you up some nightmares who the ones who saw it in the first time if you were a little bit younger. So, with that being said, the last part of Fantasia is the Night on Bald Mountain, which was home to the nefarious Chernabog. Yes, the monster of the night was using his evil powers to bring up dead spirits to the Bald Mountain and making them suffer for the demons. And he was even playing the demons like they were dolls. Oh man, that was some few intense stuff. But then, right after Chernabog's performance, the time of dawn was coming, which then Chernabog had been sealed away for good. And then after Chernabog's horrifying defeat, everyone in the village was walking around to remember the people who passed away who had been sucked up by Chernabog's dark magic to remember them. And then in the end, it showed up this great gate of trees to remember us the time that peace is the one thing that could destroy the darkness. And that's it. I really enjoyed this movie. How do you guys think? Okay, now this is it. Episode 26. The last movie review of 2020, which there will be some more coming soon on Season 3 of 2021. Hope you're ready for it, because it'll be coming real soon. I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget, last episode of the Brick Dragon Hero Season 2 will come real soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll see you next time. Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.